So people are reaching out to me and saying that I'm wrong, that cash is king. And I've been getting your comments, I've been seeing it, and so I just want to do this video to respond and just to give you my mindset, my opinion on why I believe that cash is not king. So let me ask you this. How many paychecks have you gotten? A lot, right? A ton. I have too. If you don't go to work the next week or the next 2 weeks, how many paychecks do you get? None, right? So if you don't go to work, you don't actually get the cash, right? And let's say you do go to work, you get the paycheck and you get the cash. What happens after you spend the cash? It's gone, right? It transfers from you to someone else. So the reason I like to tell you that cash is not king is because, sure, there's some good things you could do with some cash. There's some good things you could do with credit. There's some bad things you can do with credit. There's some bad things you can do with cash, right? But here's the big difference. When you use the cash, when you go to the store, you go to Target, you make a purchase, you give the cashier your cash, they take it, you have a $100 purchase, you hand them a $100 bill. How much do they give you back? Zero is the answer. When do you get money back from that purchase? Never. So my point is, whenever you use the cash, my problem with cash, and there's nothing wrong with cash, don't get me wrong, but if you believe that cash is king, the problem with that mindset is that once you use the cash, you do not get it back. You don't get to reuse it. Now with credit, because credit is something you can really take advantage of. Credit, like a revolving line of credit, you can spend the $100 and get the $100 back. So credit is king also, right? So credit can be used, and let's just say in a perfect world where, they're not going to cut your credit lines or anything like that, because that can happen. So, but if the credit continues to come in and you continue to swipe the credit card, you can continue, because you spend $10,000, they'll put the $10,000 back on there. You just got to pay it off as you go. But you know what I like better than credit and better than cash? Cash flow. Cash flow is king, K-I-N-G. Cash flow is king. You know why? Because if I spend the cash flow, the business makes it back. The investment makes it back. The product that you're selling online makes it back. So cash flow is king to me for that reason. Because if you make $10,000 a month on your job, what does that require of you? Well, minimum 160 hours, 40 hours a week, 4 weeks in a month, do the math, right? Minimum, probably, I'd say an hour a day driving through traffic, coffee, energy drinks, all these things, stress, headaches, running late, alarm clocks, all of that, right? People hate Monday through Friday. And by the way, Friday is not the weekend. That's a scam all within itself. You actually work on Friday. It's a work day. But you guys think it's the weekend. It's not the weekend. You work on Friday. Your only true off day is Saturday, because that's the day you can sleep in, stay up late. Sunday, sure, you can sleep in, but you got to go to bed, because Monday is calling. Monday is just around the corner. And before your Sunday ends, you've already shut it down in preparation for Monday. You don't even get Sunday off, right? So, because Monday disrupts that day. All right, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. If you want to learn how to build a middleman business from your phone, I call it a middleman business, because all you do is find customers for other businesses, get paid to do it, dispatch the work to them, and enjoy the rest of your day. If you want to learn how to do it, I can teach you how to do it. Free live training. All you have to do is put middleman in the comments below to get the link to the free live training, and I can teach you how to build a business from your phone. Keep your job, but let's build that business. And then once it makes enough money, then you can leave your job. Put middleman in the comments to get that link, and share it with somebody else if you don't need it. Okay, appreciate it. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So again, if you have an investment, or if you have an asset of some type and it makes money for you, that's cash flow. If it does not require you to be there, An example would be a vending machine you place at a I don't know, a daycare. Daycare might not be a good example. Well, a daycare, because they have break rooms. You place a vending machine at a daycare. That's cash flow. Sure, it's not going to make you rich, probably make you a few $100s a month, but if you do enough of them, you're going to start making a significant amount of money. But the difference is you don't have to trade your time for money. You don't have to work 160 hours a month just to get it. So if you made 10 grand on your job, a couple things happen. Number one, it's taxed up front. Number two, you traded a lot of time to get a little bit of money. And you didn't even get all the money. They took it out in taxes. In fact, you were the last person to get paid. Everybody else robbed your paycheck and left what was left for you, like a scavenger. You get what's left. You ever see those wildlife movies where the lions eat the kill and then the hyenas and the jackals come in and kind of scavenge over what's left, the buzzards? That's what you're like a financial buzzard, right? A vulture. You just come in and kind of scavenge whatever the government and Fannie Mae and all and the insurance companies and the 401ks, whatever they leave in your paycheck, that's what you get. You got to scavenge. You got to come in and scavenge over that, right? So fighting for crumbs. Whereas if you own a business and that business grows, it makes money for you. It's the type of business that you don't have to be involved in day to day. You could be on the beach. You could be playing golf. You could be fishing. You could be traveling. You could be doing whatever you want. And that thing makes 10 grand a month. Okay, so your job makes 10 grand a month and the business makes 10 grand a month. Only 120 a year, not going to make you rich. Cool. The difference is on the asset side where you own the business, it does not require all your time, does not require all your energy, does not stress you out. The business makes money, 10 grand. The paycheck makes 10 grand. Paycheck, in actuality, deposits into your bank account 7 grand. You lost 30% of it. Your business deposits into your account 10 grand. You keep all of it. Sure, there's taxes at some point, but you can actually write off your taxes. You don't have a chance with the $3,000 you lost from your job. That's gone in somebody else's pocket. If I have to pay 30% taxes, I can just go and promote my business or buy a vehicle or something for my business and write that off. I can use that money on growing my business and not have to pay taxes. So that's a big, big advantage of having an asset. Right? So again, that's why I love cash flow, because cash flow doesn't have to be $1 million a year. It could just be $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. As long as you don't have to go to work, trade your life to get a paycheck, you are free. The goal is not to be a millionaire. The goal is not to make millions and millions of dollars. Sure, that's fine and you want to do it. I want to do it. But that's not the goal. The goal is financial freedom. If I could just get you to change your goal to financial freedom, not home ownership, not owning a car, not vacationing. No, the goal is financial freedom. If you can make money without having to leave your house, you are free, especially if you make enough money to cover your bills and expenses and have a little left over because you don't want to be right on the line. That's why I say 10 grand. If you make 10 grand, your bills are probably not more than 5 grand a month, and you can live a good life. As long as your company brings in 10,000 a month, you don't have to go and get a job. You can do whatever you want to do with your life. Sure, you can't buy the Lambo. You can't live in the $1 million home. Well, you can with 10,000 a month, but you can rent those things. So I'm just trying to make a point, right? That you can live a good life with cash flow. So that's why I love cash flow. You get all the money. You can utilize the money, and then when it's time to pay taxes, you can use the money for yourself and then write the tax off. You don't get those benefits with the paycheck, right? So I built a Middleman Business in 2020. All we do is book moving jobs, dispatch to work. I don't have to do the work. I have a VA. The VA does the day-to-day for me. I do videos with you. I go check on my house, right? I hang out with the family, do whatever we want to do. We don't make $1 million a year, but we don't have to. As long as our bills are less than what the business makes, nobody needs a job. And that's what I'm trying to convey to you. I hope this message blesses you, touches you, and changes your mindset. If you got something good from it, any value, smash thumbs up, hit subscribe. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate all the cool comments. If you have a question or comment, or you just want to drop your opinion, feel free to do it. Right? And if you want to learn, if you're sitting there and you're going, you know what? You're right. I'm tired of these paychecks. I don't want to spend my whole life working until I die. How do I make money when I'm not at work? Then you need to use your phone to make money. Let me teach you how to build a business and then hire a VA to run the business for you while you still get paid and enjoy your life. Did you know you do not have to work hard to make a lot of money? Did you know you don't have to trade your time to make a lot of money? Did you know that the phone can make you free? Did you know that? Right? So, and did you know you don't have to work hard in this life? There's no rule that says you have to work hard to make a living. No rule. Don't fall for that scam. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. And for those who want to get into training, put middleman in the comments. Peace.